Yo, what's up, everybody? Muscle bound legs. Just came from running. My t-shirt is wet. Shit is wet. Soaking wet. Ooh, man, that kind of hurt. What's up, y'all? Today is Sunday. All this and you still got knocked out. All this and you still sucking my dick, so shut the fuck up. How come you guys can't come over here and say something nice? Y'all always gotta come over here and snap on people. What you doing? You sitting at home watching me. Sitting in the house eating candy. Why y'all can't come over here and say something nice? You always gotta come over here snapping. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Get money, huh? Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? Chilling. Today's Sunday. I just thought I'd come out here and do what I do. Get money. Get money. That's what they used to say upstate. Get money. Get money. Get money. Let me tell y'all a secret. Most guys that get knocked out don't want to get up. Trust me. Most guys that get knocked out don't want to get up. Because they can get up. They don't want to get up. Listen, there's a thing where guys quit in boxing. They quit. They don't quit to the extent where they tell a referee they don't want to fight no more. You can just see it in their will and their desire. They lost the will to win, and they don't want to get up. Trust me. If a guy's on his back and he checking to see if he bleeding and shit, he got sense enough to check he bleeding. He got sense enough to get up, but he don't want to get up. Anytime you see a guy start looking to see if he bleeding, he ready to quit. Trust me. Every time I seen a guy look to see if he was bleeding, he quit. He quit or he got knocked out, so-called knocked out. Now, the referee could stop a fight prematurely if you look like a guy just can't get up. But you got to understand, a guy be getting beat for like 4 or 5 rounds. He get tired of getting punched on. So he quits. But he quits where he makes it look like he got knocked out. I see somebody walking this way. I don't know who the fuck that is. Somebody out walking early in the morning. Look like a cop. Might be a cop. Yeah, I think it's a cop. Look like a police. But I don't see a cop car. Because there's nowhere to walk at. Oh yeah, they got a cop car right there. They got a cop car. The guy walking is not a cop. I don't know who the fuck that is. What's going on, y'all? Happy Father's Day. Father's Day is the most confusing day in the hood. That's the most confusing day in the hood. Father's Day. I don't know who that is. See? Don't know. They be talking about how a lot of guys is broke. A lot of women, they wouldn't even have a roof over their head if they didn't have children. Because once they have children, the government give them a roof over their head. They wouldn't even have a roof. If they were single mothers, like that girl I be watching on, this girl on TikTok, she takes showers and baths in public bathrooms like Public, Walmart and shit like that. But she don't have any children. If she had a baby, she wouldn't be homeless. So all she gotta do is go get knocked up, get a baby, and the government will give her a place to stay. Yep. That's what they do. They be shitting on guys. Yep. Where is it? Let me see. They be shitting on guys. Yep. Where is it? Let me see. I'm like, Dad, I want to be fast like Bruce Lee. He said, you gotta practice. Practice, practice, practice. Do that shit. Ain't nothing going on. I was talking about today. I was talking about like movies. You like all the movies that you see. If it got black people in it, and it's a horror movie, the black people are always the first to die. It's rare, very rare, that black people live through the movie. And if they live through the movie, they never got like a starring role. And if it's a movie with the black people in it, the white people is usually the savior. They're always the savior. All the school movies you see where the teacher come to a bad school, all the kids are black, and the teacher comes save the school. If it's a football team and all the players are white, and a black player want to play, then it's always got to be a white savior in the movie. There's always got to be a white hero. Always, always. But listen, this is what people laugh at me because I sell my own books. But I said, this is my book. It's my story. This is what I put on paper. I can make black heroes. See, and the thing about black people is we don't control and own anything. Hollywood is run by white people. So Hollywood going to dictate policy and they always going to make white heroes. They always gonna make white heroes in Hollywood. Why would they give props to another man? That don't make sense. So the problem black people has is that we don't control our own mini media outlets. That's why the news always show black people in a negative light or in a Sambo role, or in a Sambo role where he kissing ass or something. That's the way it is. TV and the whole purpose of TV is to indoctrinate you. So you always gonna see negative shit about black people on there, or in a Sambo role or some shit. And then all the movies about black people, like when they make movies about Egypt and shit like that, they use white actors and they color them real dark. They make them real dark. All the movies, Gods of Africa, and what was it, Kings of Egypt, some shit like that. Or the whole cast was white. All the white people that had on makeup. Whenever the Hollywood make movies about kings and queens, they use white actors. Whenever they make movies about slaves, they use black actors. And they use white actors and they put a bunch of makeup. Even like a friend of mine, she used to model. And she used to tell me a lot of black models don't get a lot of work. And what they do is they use white models. And they paint the white models. They spray paint them and airbrush them to make them look dark. But that's what they want to do. All black people got to do is come up with their own thing. That's why I go out there and sell my books every day. I can write my story the way I want to write it. I can make black heroes in my book. But you read all these school books. Most black history books in school was written by white people. Yep. Think about it, man. It only makes sense. It only makes sense, man. You guys don't get it. You guys be watching TV and shit and reading these magazines and be believing this shit. But like a friend told me a long time ago, whatever you see on the TV, whatever you see, this is so true in so many cases. Not all cases, but a lot of cases. Whatever you see on TV, believe the opposite. That's how I look at shit. Most of the shit I see on TV, I look at it the opposite way. I remember when I was growing up, like black quarterbacks. You never had a black quarterback. The only black quarterback I seen when I was growing up was Doug Williams from Washington Redskins, and they changed that name from Washington Redskins to the Washington football team. Because they're saying that's racist. But look at all the baseball teams and football teams you got. They got Indian names or Native American names. What is it? The Chiefs. The Buccaneers. Well, not the Buccaneers, my bad. But you got all these football teams got Native American names. Football team, basketball team. That's what they do. Yep. But back to what I said, but Hollywood always make white heroes. Always. And the funny thing is like when you watch these movies about Egypt and Africa, but if you look at all the hieroglyphics of Egypt and stuff, in Africa, the people, they be black, right? But they don't be having no clothes on. I'm saying it to say that they can withstand the sun. They can stand the sun with little or no clothes on. But now, today, when you see these Arabs, they always be clothed, they be all dressed up from head to toe with all white and their face covered up and stuff. And they say that they wear that to be modest, but it's not. They wear that because they can't stand the fucking sun. That's why they wear that shit. That's why they wear that bullshit. Well, that's the world we live in, man. TV, television. Who's out there? That's what they be doing. They be lying. Television, they be lying, boy. Lying their asses off. Everything you see on TV is a fucking lie. For the most part. All that should be a lie. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, Warren Moon. But Warren Moon came later. He came later. When I was growing up, it was Doug Williams. Doug Williams, the only quarterback. He used to wear number 17. And he won a Super Bowl. Doug Williams came after Joe Theismann. Joe Theismann was playing. And what happened was Lawrence Taylor broke Joe Theismann's leg. He felt awkward. He was pulling Joe Theismann. He was pulling Joe Theismann down. Lawrence Taylor pulling down, and Joe Theismann's leg just snapped. And you can see the bone. If you go on YouTube right now, you can see the bone coming out of his leg. But yeah, back to what we were saying. Yeah, you see all that stuff as normal. You see, that shit is crazy. You think about it. All the Indians was white. All the Egyptians are white. Everybody on TV be white, but they be painting them dark. All the Indians are white. All look at old cowboy movies. Like I be telling people, you look at old shit that used to come on TV, it was racist. Damn, it was racist. But, like I said, what do you expect? You know, if you had a TV show, how would you run it? Your TV show would show a lot of black people, right? So, but you can't play, you know, like all them TV shows, man, they, like the Lone Ranger. I used to watch the Lone Ranger. I used to watch Bonanza. I used to watch Gunsmoke. I used to watch Little House on the Prairie. And Laura Ingalls and them, who was it? Laura Ingalls and them, I think they were supposed to be pilgrims. I think they were pilgrims. They were supposed to be pilgrims, but they didn't say it. But they were real religious. They were real religious. But yeah, all them TV shows used to be racist. Gunsmoke, Bonanza. And what I've heard the Twilight Zone was really, the original Twilight Zone was about Emmett Till's story. And then it went off, it sort of moved to being sci-fi. But them shows, boy, all them shows, I used to love watching the Brady Bunch growing up. The Brady Bunch. That's a man with 3 kids, and a woman got 3 kids. And they get married, and they 3 kids get along fine. Only in Hollywood. It's a man with 3 kids and a woman with 3 kids. And she had 3 girls and he had 3 boys. You know if that was real, them boys would be trying to have sex with them girls. That ain't their sister. That's their stepsister. But yeah, think about old TV. I used to watch McGilla Gorilla. That's what they had, a gorilla in a pet shop. And this would be, how much is that gorilla in the window? What else I used to watch? Bugs Bunny. That was racist. And there was some racist ass cartoons. Bugs Bunny shoot the duck, and his lip goes around, and he started talking like a black man. Them shows used to be racist as hell, boy. All them shows. Sesame Street, I remember Sesame Street, but the puppets had all colors. You ever notice all the puppets are all colors? I think Ernie was dark brown. I think Ernie was brown. I'm not sure. And Bert was yellow. Ernie and Bert. Then years later, people try to say they was gay. Oh man, people say Ernie and Bert was great. Ernie and Bert. And Snuffleupagus. Oh man, that shit was funny. Think of that shit. Mr. Rogers. I think Mr. Rogers had a black character on there. I don't remember ever seeing a black person on the Twilight Zone. I remember there's a black person in The Godfather. If you could tell me the black person in The Godfather, I'd give you a free book. I think the guy in The Godfather, his name was Tony. The black guy in The Godfather. Nah, it's normal. It's conditioning. It's a form of conditioning. It's the way people are brought up, and they see nothing wrong with it, and then somebody bring it to their attention. But yeah, TV, boy, growing up, I remember when the TV was black and white and used to go off at night, and I used to like to watch the Twilight Zone, and I used to like to watch Love American Style. But I love the Twilight Zone. I used to love that show, boy. The Twilight Zone had some interesting stories. I don't remember seeing black people on the Twilight Zone. I don't remember seeing black people on TV at all until the Jeffersons and Sanford and Son. And there used to be a show with Spanish people on it. It was called Chico and the Man. And Chico used to work, they was at California. And I think they was friends with Fred Sanford and them. I think it was from offshoot of Sanford and Son. But it was Chico and the Man. It was about a father and son. I think they was Mexican. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go online and Google it. And they owned the like a repair shop. Because Fred had a junkyard, and Fred used to sell, Fred used to sell junk. Fred Sanford. Fred was funny. You ever watch Fred Sanford do stand-up? That guy's funny as hell. He is funny and smart as hell, too. But yeah, you had Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons. They was black. And Fred, and then the Jeffersons. After the Jeffersons, then you had Different Strokes with Gary Coleman and Todd Bridges and a white savior. He was a millionaire living in the penthouse in New York, and he saved two black boys from the orphanage. That was the Different Strokes. And then you have Facts of Life. That was the girls' school. And Kim Fields' name was Tootie. She was the only black girl on that show. But that's Hollywood. And listen, if you don't control and own nothing, that's why Claude Anderson says it's good to own a media outlet. That way you can put positive stuff on TV about black people. Because you always going to see names. Like, I be asking, like, what you ever think, like, the average racist man can't tell you why he hate black people. It's not like you did anything to him, he just don't like you. But it's always to create division. Yeah, but that's how TV was, bro. The Facts of Life, the Love Boat. The Love Boat had the black dude on there. I forgot his name. I think his name was Roger, something like that. The Love Boat. Fantasy Island didn't have no black people on it. The $6 Million Man, Dukes of Hazzard. Like I said, the whole purpose of TV is to indoctrinate you. Yeah, that shit was funny, bro. Yep. That's how people see it. People see it as normal. That tells you this is your place here, and this is their place here. That shit used to be funny. Look, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, The Love Boat. I used to watch Down South. Oh, and then after that, music videos started coming on. Music videos. I remember people used to sit in the house and watch music videos all day. Back in the 80s, in the mid-80s, in the early 90s, people would sit in the house and watch videos all fucking day. You go in the barbershop, they're watching videos all day. Go in the weed spot, they're watching videos all day. You got a TV, people watching videos, video music box. Then your MTV and then BET, people. That's what put BET on the map. Them videos, music videos. People used to watch music videos all day long, music videos. That's at the height of rap. That's when rap. That's early '90s. Roughneck with MC Light, Heavy D and the Boys, Kool Moe D, LL Cool J, Stessa Sonic, Dougie Fresh, KRS-One, Rakim, the Brand Nubians. Because at one time, rap was getting real positive. And then NW came out and said, cut this shit out. Yeah, rap was getting who was? Tupac, Biggie. Rap was getting real positive. And it's like, cut that shit out. We can't have this positive shit. That's too much blackness going on. Sounds of blackness. Yep. All right, y'all, I'm ready to get out of here. Yo, take it easy, all right, y'all? Check out my book online. My book is called Corner Stores in the Middle of the Block. Yeah, but I remember the 90s, 91, I was back in New York City. I left Tennessee in 88. I left New York in 90. No, I moved back to New York in 90. And I was at the height of rap. Boy, that's when everybody had loud systems in their car and shit. Them loud-ass car systems. And the guys had the Jeeps, and they would take the doors and shit up their Jeep. Yeah, you had a lot. And everybody, but who was bad back then? Rakim was the man. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. Who them guys? Lord Finesse. Cool G Rap. Not Cool G Rap. The other guy from Sham. LL. I said LL before. Who else? Then you had the guys from Philly, Steady B, Derek D. Who else? Ice-T. I used to like Ice-T a little bit. I only like a couple of songs he made. Then you had who else you had? You had who them guys? My mind is playing tricks on me. Dun, 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 dun. My mind is playing tricks on me. That's when rap was the shit, boy. I used to love rap. I guess I was young then. Rock bass. Who else, man? Rap was the shit back then in the early 90s.